Is this a pottery table? 2 pottery tables?
Yes. So I've made a few items or buildings. Um,
Oh,
there we go.
are these forges?
Yeah.
Students forge.
So
Oh.
I got some leather as a reward of something, I think. And then I managed to make some good food. So how food works is that it gets better the more other food you eat that is not those ingredients. So always when you eat food, you should first make some sink food, it's called, which is a food of ingredients that you don't care about.
Oh.
And there is a recipe that is used by everyone, which is
Oh.
48 garlic and 1 onion. I think makes
Uh,
7
that's
servings.
that's a lot of garlic. Sounds nice.
Yeah, a lot of garlic. But those are easy to make, to grow. So then you make that, you eat that first before you eat anything else. You always eat one of the sink food and then you eat the other food. So in that, because you eat the sink food first, it doesn't count the second food while you're under the influence of the first food as being like degrading the ingredients. So it stays at a high potency. So there was one food I used, found in the wiki, um, that used a herb that I managed to find. I had 4 of that herb, so I could use it 4 times. And that gave me 11 endurance. So I was able to dig up some more stones, so I could make fly
Oh,
stones for those
that's nice. And what food
fly
was
wheels.
that? That made you dig stone?
That was hogweed and honey.
Wow, impressive. But basically then, your breath should be very
Garlicky.
garlicky.
I
Yes.
haven't eaten any today because I ran out of hogweed. I can't really use the food,
You
and I
haven't
can't
eaten
make more
any.
than can't make any food with more than 2 ingredients because we don't have iron pots in the kitchen.
Wow, yeah. You haven't eaten any garlic today because you don't have any hogweed. Yes. Classic joke, so to say.
I guess so. But here, I've built 2 students' forges.
3.
No, the third one is a
Oh.
master's forge.
Oh.
Oh, we should
Wait,
change this ownership
but it
here.
has
We
less
change
stuff.
less
Well,
stuff.
it does have a bucket. Oh, and it has pumps, so you can blow air into the thing.
Oh yeah, a bellows there. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't remember that. And a bigger anvil and
Yeah,
tongs.
that's a big anvil.
Big
So
anvil.
that one is basically only used to make a few things, uh, which are the extrusion plate and pinch rollers. What we are going to make today,
Mm-hmm.
or hopefully if it works out, is a hand loom
A
and
hand loom.
maybe also some kettles for
Wait, a
cooking
hand
stuff.
loom as a loom, but handheld. A
Well,
handheld loom.
I don't know why it's called hand loom specifically. It's a regular loom like the one we have, but it's like reinforced. It has copper wires instead of just twine wires. So, however that works, but
Oh,
it
more sturdy at least.
yeah, but at least it doesn't break. Like the right now when you weave something, you always have to repair it
Mm.
with twine. You know, even though I managed to today get the skill which makes it less may break less strings each time, just in time to not need it anymore. So that is very annoying to have to repair it all the time. But the hand loom doesn't need to be repaired, so it's a huge leap in efficiency for making canvas, especially because you don't have to use up all your twine fixing the hand loom.
That's
But
great.
to make the hand loom, you need copper wire. And to make copper wire,
I need copper ore.
well, you do need that. You need to make copper, and I've made a lot of copper. That's no
Oh,
problem. But you need an extrusion plate to make the wire from the copper.
extrusion plate. I do understand what plate means. Extrusion is a harder word.
Yeah, it's kind of extruding the metal into wires, into thin
Wow.
wires.
Oh, the extrusion plate is extruding.
Yeah,
Marvelous. Now I totally understand.
great. So, to but to make the extrusion plate, you need to make that in a master's forge,
Ah,
and
this thing.
that thing, yeah. And to
Yeah, I'm
make a
getting it.
master's forge, apparently, in addition to having the blacksmith's skill, you also need blacksmithing level 1. You need to level it up with 1000 XP.
Oh,
And to get XP, the only things you can really do are make nails. If you've made nail molds from stones, which I have done, but you have to make 6000 nails to
oh.
get 1000 XP.
So there's a lot of nails hiding somewhere over here.
No, actually not.
You melted them. You
Because
melted them
that
down.
would require, I think it's 1 iron for each batch of nails, and it's 500 batches of nails.
That's a lot of.
So that's
a lot.
500 iron is a lot of iron, and I did not have time to do that. It's
You
an
melted them down again.
extreme. I feel this is. The other ones have been a bit of a grind. Some of them. I'm not much for grinding the skills.
You've just made 6,000 nails,
Who?
but you're not much for you.
No, I did not make that. I said.
Oh, you did not. Oh,
No, no. I have not made it, but to get 1000 XP, you would either make 6000 nails, or you would make 100 iron pokers. And we need like 1 or 2 iron pokers, so what do we do with the other 90 plus? The other option is to make really high quality things on an anvil, which I
Oh.
cannot, because I'm not good at that. And that would also take a lot of metal and take a lot of time, which I don't have. So then I got very nice help from a very nice person called Galahad. Thank you very much for coming
Galahad.
over to our compound and building this Master's Forge.
Oh, well, that's very nice and fancy. Of Galahad is a fancy name
Yeah, it is.
as well.
Very nice person. So thank you very much. But then, when I was going to make this extrusion plate and the pinch rollers, I had all the materials ready, everything is fine. Then I noticed the wiki said you need blacksmithing 1 to make extrusion plates and pinch rollers. So I was back on square one. And it was now like 1.5 hours before we were going to record. Or 2 hours maybe.
Ooh.
So I was thinking, okay, we'll just have to make a short episode and not to do with this stuff that I was planning. But very, very kindly, another player, Mirtha, offered to come over and make the extrusion plate and the pinch rollers. Mirtha very, very kindly came over and made the pinch rollers. Each pinch roller takes 15 minutes to make, and the extrusion plate takes half an hour. So she stood there for an hour and made sure that they were all made correctly.
That is
And I
very
could remove them.
kind.
Very, very kind. So thank you very much to Mirtha as well. So this game has a lot of very, very kind players.
Yes, that is nice.
So I was finally then able to make the extrusion plate and the pinch rollers, so I have installed them in the student's forge.
In the studio. Oh, one of these.
Yeah,
Two.
the one in the corner.
The one in the corner.
So that's the one
Let's see.
we will use today. I'll just put some charcoal in this one, and then I'll put some charcoal in the
Oh,
casting box as well, because we have one over here which is called
the
a casting
cast.
box.
Yes, the casting box. I
Yeah,
saw it. It has a very big what are these called again? A gauntlet, or not that what they
cauldron or
call
something.
cauldron. Yes, cauldron. And then there's this
This
well
mold bit, yeah.
box with a mold in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you try to start a fire
Yes.
in the student's forge.
Are you sure you want to start a fire? You lack the blacksmithing skill. Yes, I want to start a fire. What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, can you not use it at all? Maybe.
Oh, well, I did.
You can. Yeah, you can turn it on. But can you now make? Uh, let's see, wire.
Wire. I can make, let's see. Oh, there are so many metals and alloys.
Yeah, but we are only
I
going to
like
make
it.
copper wire.
Yeah. Okay, make copper wire. You need the blacksmithing skill to do it. Okay, what
Okay,
about, was it the closest university?
I'll make copper wire.
Yeah, I'll just
So you
run,
can
and I'll
run to
just run
the
it.
university. I think it is the art and music one. But that now takes 5 minutes to make copper wires. And I'm also going to. We also need some other things for other things. So I'm also going to start this casting box
Mm-hmm.
there, and then we're going to make an iron pot here. Oh, I need some beeswax as well.
Iron pot. That is
I'll
very
take some
nice.
beeswax. Pot and iron pot. That also takes 5 minutes.
Wait a minute.
Hmm?
What house is that?
You discovered it now.
Yes, I did discover it now. What house is that?
Well, I've built
I hope
another little compound just
good.
because these compounds we built up here, they are pretty far from the water.
They are. I mean, they are not next to water, which that house is.
Yeah. So it just makes it easier for things that need water a lot to be in that house, like tubs that you have to fill with water, or the
Mm.
kettles that need to be filled with water.
So it's a bathroom slash kitchen.
Well, not a kitchen really, although you can make flower fertilizer in there, in the kettles.
That's not food.
No, the kettles you mainly make things like potash and flower fertilizer and other fertilizer maybe. I don't remember what else you can do.
Basic tub, and that's what's here. But they are not for bathing.
Well,
So
you
I hope,
can maybe if you want. You can pretend to be bathing in them.
yeah.
But these are for evaporating things, and then we should have the kettles in here as well.
Ooh, I'm evaporating. Uh, let's see. Uh, I am. Ooh, I'm evaporating. I don't know. Oh
Okay,
boy.
that is
Oh,
the
I'm yeah,
evaporating emote.
yeah. Ooh, yeah. Uh, I guess making more emotes is not on the high prior list.
And no, I don't think so. And that I agree with. That it shouldn't be. There are more
Um,
pressing matters to do. Like reducing the XP needed for blacksmithing 1, I would say. At the top of the list.
that should. I mean, I guess that's just a number, so
Yeah, it should be easy, but I mean, you'll
it needs to be done.
have to also balance out other things, maybe. I don't know. But that one sticks out really as being way too high.
Okay, but it's a nice little not bathhouse. What's over here then? Another thing you've done.
Well, that
It's a
I made
pile of
a long time ago
fire
now.
pit.
These are 2 fire pits, so these
Yeah.
are used to make grilled food and
Oh.
also to make ash from leeks
Ah.
and grill fish and make lime from limestone.
Oh.
So we're gonna put out the forge's fire. It says forge, but it's a... You don't put that one out, by the way. I'm putting out this casting box. There we go. And now we have some remaining charcoal and 5 iron pots. So then I go over to the kitchen. I'll also start this student's forge. First I'm going to check how many nails we have. I think we need more nails also to do what we're going to do.
I have 20.
What, you have 20 nails?
Yeah, don't you?
Why do you have 20 nails? Also, don't make any more wire.
Oh. Okay, after this one, I'm not gonna make any more wire.
No, so next you should make copper sheeting instead.
Copper sheeting.
I'm just gonna see, what do we need to make 2 loom frames? We need 160 nails. And we have 114 nails, and you have 20 for some reason.
Well, I have 10 visible in the game, and you have 20 visible in the game.
Oh, you mean hand nails? Oh, well, we can't use those. That would be a bit gruesome.
Yes, and yes.
So I'm gonna start this other student's forge, and I'm gonna make some nails. We have 4 sheeting in here. So let's see if we can take the wire while it's working. It might not be possible. Yes, it was. And I will also take the sheeting. And then I'll make some more nails. And then we can also get some more materials. We need some boards, namely, I don't remember how many, maybe 16 or something. So then we go over to the crafting bench and we select make a loom frame. And we need nails, right? I forgot to take the nails from the forge. And the sheeting is done. Click here and make copper sheeting. And the nails I will take. I think this is... I thought that was going to be done basically now. I'll just wait a few seconds for this. Well, we're going to make 2... There it is. We're going to make 2 loom frames.
Mm-hmm.
Need the other nails too. And then we're going to put those together and make a loom. So we're going to tear this down. This useless student loom.
Oh, didn't we already do that? Oh no, that was something else.
Oh, we tore down the extra
purple
one,
box.
I'll make a loom frame and then I'll make a loom frame. So we made 2 loom frames. Oh, and the sheeting is done. I heard a noise.
Oh. Well, I didn't get a pop-up because you were making it.
Yeah, I didn't get a pop-up. Oh, I guess I moved that.
I need 1 more XP in blacksmithing.
Okay, well, you can make the next.
Because I have 68.
Oh, I see. I don't think you can get 1 though. You get 2.
Yeah, it's not that important. I guess I can't get. I don't know if I can, since like I made 4 sheets and that turned out to be 8 XP, so I guess yes, 2 per sheet.
We have a hand loom.
Where?
Right.
It looks exactly the same.
Yeah. So now if we say we have twine here. If I weave twine into canvas, not a single string broke. No repairing.
Nice.
Can just
no
weave.
repairing.
It
just weaves.
Such bliss.
Ah.
Okay, and then we need to go to the new little house.
Oh, the bath room.
Bathhouse, yeah, we can call it that.
Yes.
And in here we should make... What could that be under? Kettles.
Well, depends on what you're gonna make. You're gonna do something that cooks, I guess, or kettles. Uses the
Cooking?
kettle like a fireplace.
Yeah,
Well, it
cooking.
isn't cooking. Ooh, look how fancy legs it has. It looks,
Yeah, it's got
look,
fancy
it has
legs.
some fancy legs. You're really good at making
There we go.
kettles.
We have a kettle.
And it has water in it
Wait, it says
already.
your kettle. Oh, it's my compound. Whoops. I need to give
Whoops, what?
this to my primary guild.
Oh boy.
There we go. And also this one.
This
And
is a
also
kettle.
the tubs.
We can make potash in it.
Yes, can you also do that?
Well, I have the text saying it can make potash.
And flour fertilizer.
Kettle recipe known. Potash. Oh, it's me that knows potash.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh, I don't have any copper sheeting.
Do I? Do not.
No, it's in
And
the
the
forge.
basic tubs, I can fill it with sulfurous water. I can fill it with water. I can rot dung, rot flax, and max.
Max. Yeah, you can max.
Yeah, I can fill it with water. I can rot dung, I can rot flax, and I can max. I'm gonna max it.
Nice.
Max. Then you just fill it completely with one of the above,
Yes.
which feels like
That makes
more.
sense.
Yeah. In a way. These must be very heavy, filled with water, made of iron.
Well, there's no
Actually,
water
they're not made of iron.
in them
There is
yet.
water.
Well, you can
it
see the
look-
water, but there is no water. And
I can see
the
the water
opposite
that's
with the
not there.
tubs. If you fill the tubs with water, you don't see any water. So, but I seem to remember you could see water in them before. So I don't know if that has changed or if it's just some things don't show water and some other ones do.
Invisible water. Interesting.
But yeah, that was a big success finally after a lot of trials and tribulations.
Oh, that we made kettles?
Yes, first of all, we made a hand loom, which is a big improvement.
Well, yes.
Even though I got this
I mean, it felt
skill.
like it went so quickly.
nimble fingers today. Yeah, for you maybe it feels like it went quickly.
Yeah,
me,
I was
it
just here
was,
for like the last part.
Few hours of mining and smelting, and then also trying to get this Master's Forge built.
Yeah.
And
That's
trying
a
to
lot of
find out
stuff.
information. I think that might be the the biggest problem for this game might be the information is not as visible as it should be.
I mean, it's not
Or could
alone
be.
in that issue.
No, definitely not. Many games have this problem.
Yeah. Yes.
It's not an easy thing to fix if you have a very complicated... Like, this is a very complex game. It has a lot of complex systems.
Yes. I do see that. It is complex.
Yeah. So it's not very easy fix, but it would be nice if it was able to be solved in some way. But yeah, I hope that that might come in the future. I think the current developer is probably wanting to do a lot of things to improve the game in many different ways, but it's just not feasible to do everything at once with one person. So we'll see. It's hopefully just going to get better, this game. And it is quite good already, I think. It has its problems, but which game doesn't?
Well, that's a big question for another time.
Yeah. So
I think I know a game that doesn't have a problem anymore.
Really, Dwarf Fortress.
No, that
No.
has problems.
Okay.
I was
Alright.
thinking of No Man's Sky, who has had a lot of problems, but no longer really has those problems, and maybe
True.
doesn't have a lot of problems,
It does
except
not
for
have as many problems. It's quite
no,
polished now, but
it's
I think
quite
it does
polished
still
now.
have some
It does have a
things.
reputation for people that don't know about the 10 years of free updates. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but that's, as I said, it's a discussion for another time.
Oh wait, did I? Oops. I think I made an extra sheeting. Oh, that's fine.
Well,
Yeah,
then we
that's
have an
for
extra
another
sheeting.
time. So, I hope that if you've been watching this, you've enjoyed it. And maybe next time we'll have time to do the anvil thing. Or if we are doing glass next time, maybe we don't. We'll see what we are going to do next time.
Yeah, we'll see.
But we will see you then, and we'll see if our sculptures have passed the test
Ooh.
and not gotten a lot of eyes or votes and been removed.
I
Hopefully not.
haven't got another votes yet, at least.
Yeah, no. It will be some time before the next one, so uh, we'll see. Something will happen. But we'll see you then, and until then, take care.
Bye bye.
Bye!